everybody, I'm Scott Woodbury-Stewart. I'm the founder and CEO of Target Test Prep. In addition to being our lead content and curriculum author for our award-winning GMAT self-study course, which tens of thousands of students have used to earn impressive GMAT scores, for the past 15 years, I've also been a private GMAT tutor, working one-on-one with students seeking to earn top GMAT scores. It's a job I love, and it's a job I take seriously. And if you're watching this video, you're probably taking your GMAT studying fairly seriously. Target Test Prep is famous worldwide for our Target Test Prep GMAT self-study course. In addition to that course, we offer elite private tutoring in which you can work with one of our GMAT experts one-on-one to help you earn a top GMAT score. When you engage Target Test Prep with private tutoring, you're working with the best in the business. You don't have to look too far around the internet to see that Target Test Prep tutors have a depth of knowledge, experience, and success that's really hard to replicate anywhere. We'll do everything we can possibly do for you to get you the highest GMAT score. We understand the GMAT inside and out. We know what it takes to get students a high score. Whether you're starting at a 600 and you're seeking a 680, starting at a 690 and you're seeking a 720, or you're starting at even a 750 and you're seeking a 780, we got you covered. We'll get you a higher score. Private tutoring is a wonderful option for anybody who's seeking to earn the highest GMAT score possible, all while minimizing their study time and minimizing the stress that can sometimes accompany it. So what's it like working with a Target Test Prep tutor? Well, first of all, our goal is for this to be one of the, if not the, best teaching learning experiences you've ever had. When you work with Target Test Prep for private tutoring, you're going to have an expert in your corner from the very first day until the day you take the GMAT. You're going to have a partner in the journey who's deeply experienced in all the ups and downs of what it takes to study for the GMAT, and someone who's going to give you exactly what you need to know when you need to do it. And the beauty of private tutoring is that the only goal of your tutor is to get you your highest GMAT score possible in the most efficient way possible. So students often ask, how exactly does private GMAT tutoring with Target Test Prep work? And the answer to that question is, it's a little bit different for each student because each student comes to us with different strengths, different weaknesses, different score gaps, different score goals, different timelines. And the beauty of private tutoring is that we tailor the process exactly to what you need when you need it. So it's a little bit different for every student. However, we can talk about some of the generalities of private tutoring and the private tutoring process. We'll begin with a strategic analysis of what you've done so far. Everything we do in private tutoring rests upon a data-driven approach. So we'll start by looking at any of the valuable data that you have. For example, we'll analyze your MBA.com practice test scores. We'll analyze any official GMAT scores that you have, any enhanced score reports, error logs, things you know, things you've noticed. Of course, if you're using the Target Test Prep course, we'll also carefully analyze your Target Test Prep analytic pages. From here, we'll say, where are we trying to get to? We know where you're starting. We're going to understand your score goals at 720, 750, 780, whatever it is. And from there, we'll talk about your timelines. Once we understand you from a data point of view, then we'll meet for our first session. The sessions are usually 2 hours. In that session, we're going to teach you more than you've likely learned in the past month or two of your studying. It's an information-packed session of content, strategies, techniques, lots of really cool stuff. Right from the get-go, right from the beginning of the lesson, you're going to know that what we're doing with you is different from what you were doing before. Now, just as we'll be teaching you, we're going to be learning about you. We're going to be watching, how do you think? How do you solve problems? What's your logical thought process? How are your critical reasoning skills? We'll be gaining a lot of knowledge about you, a lot of really important knowledge about you that the pure analytical data that we analyzed prior just can't tell us, right? There's a human element to the teaching and learning process that has to happen. At the end of that lesson, we're going to have a really good understanding of you as a GMAT student. We'll have all your data, we'll have done the lesson together, we'll know where you're going, and what we'll do is we'll sit down and we'll create a plan for you. Now, the plan will always be fluid because this is a personalized process. We'll be giving you what you need when you need it, and if we have to change directions along the way, we'll do so. But from the beginning, we start with a plan. You'll always know what you're going to do. You'll know when you're going to do it. In addition, you leave that first lesson, and every other lesson for that matter, with a bunch of really high value homework for you to do in between lesson 1 and your next lesson. Over the coming lessons together, we'll focus on strengthening your strengths and eliminating your weaknesses. We'll go through tons of high value quant and verbal content. We'll cover tons of strategies and techniques. We'll make sure you know exactly what you need to master, and we'll make sure you master it so that when the tutoring comes to an end, you will have all of the content and the skills you need to earn an impressive GMAT score. Once you've mastered all the content and the strategies and techniques you'll need to earn an impressive GMAT score, we'll end the formal private tutoring and transition you to a practice test phase. In the practice test phase, each weekend you'll take one of the MBA.com practice tests and we'll review it together. We'll say, hey, what are your continuing weaknesses? What's still giving you trouble? We'll continue to spit and polish and shine up any of the areas that need continued work. Over the course of these 6 weeks, you're going to see your confidence continue to soar. You're going to see your timing improve. You're going to see your guessing strategies improve. You're going to see every aspect of what you would want to improve come test day, improve dramatically. Once the practice test phase comes to an end, you're going to be calm and comfortable and excited to go into the GMAT and earn an impressive score. At this point, we'll tie up any loose ends, we'll answer any questions, we'll go through any final items you need, and then we'll send you into the GMAT. The good news is, on average, Target Test Prep students tend to beat the pants off of the test. We think you'd be very impressed with the score that you earn. So if you're interested in learning more about how Target Test Prep's elite private GMAT tutoring can help you earn an impressive GMAT score, reach out to us. We'd love to do a consultation with you, learn more about you, meet you, get to know your goals, and I'm sure you'll see that there's a tremendous amount we can do together.